Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Nicki Minaj, you have some explaining to do. Y'all, this case between Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, well, actually, Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenny Petty, is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. And by weirder, I mean more disgusting and more sick. Y'all, at the end of the day, we need justice for Jennifer Hough. And isn't it funny that in a mysterious court document, Jennifer Hough's confession has turned the internet against Nicki Minaj, right? Because it exposes how not only did she help her husband, but everything Jennifer Hough has been saying has been true because that document is a 100% fake and we have proof of it. Are y'all ready for this? Let's get into this because, baby, you cannot make this up. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, there was a letter that was actually floating around, and it was very disturbing to a lot of people because Nicki has long maintained outside of trying to turn her husband into a sex symbol on Instagram. Let me just say this. Let me just say this. Nicki is super talented, super beautiful, great music. She is a goat. That baby, it don't matter. You ain't never turning a man with two pick for legs into a blank symbol. You ain't never going to do that. It's just never going to happen. It cannot be. Anyway, but outside of trying to turn her husband into a heartthrob on Twitter, I guess, um, she has been going to bat for him. She's let many of her followers to believe that he is completely innocent. He's this, he's that, this, that, and the third. Y'all know. And a lot of people are like, maybe. But just like that Tory Lanez trial, there's been misinformation circling, and we got to talk about it. Okay. Milagro posted something on 11/19/1994. Sincerely, Jennifer Hough. It said, to whom it may concern, I, Jennifer Hough, would like to drop charges against Kenneth Petty. On the day that I said I was raped, it was half true and half false. The marks on my neck were not from being, they were hickeys that I got the day before from someone else. I've been knowing Kenneth for many years. We grew up together. We went to the same daycare center. We liked each other for a long time. I used to go out with him. If you guys don't know, his confession video actually leaked. He didn't even know this. He tried and he said this stuff. He didn't even know her last name or anything about her. Anyway, the day that this incident happened, I was at the bus stop on my way to school. Kenny came up and asked me where I was going. I told him I was going to school, but he told me he had something very important to talk to me about privately. So I went home with him. When we got there, we started talking and we started making out. After that, we got into an argument, then a fight. We started hitting one another. I told him I was upset. He asked to make love with me again. I said no. So we started arguing again. Then he told me I would have to have blank with him. If I blank with them, I can leave. So I did because I'm already late for school and I just wanted to leave. I was so angry when I left his house that before I left, I picked up a water bottle and threw it at him and he started running after me. I fell down the stairs, started screaming. Then he told me to get the F out of his house and started calling me names. When I got to school, I told my friend what happened and she told me to go to the office and tell them that I was great because even if I had blank with him the first time, I didn't want to have blank the second time. Everybody in school took it out of proportion, saying this and that. Next thing I know, the cops were there. Everybody was making a big deal about everything. I'm really sorry about everything. I hope Kenneth and his family will forgive me for all the trouble I caused him and his family. Maybe we could put this all behind us and continue the friendship we once had. Kenneth has always been a friend to me in the past. He never disrespected me in any way. I think our feelings just got out of hand that day. The more I think about it, Kenny may be guilty of telling me that I couldn't go home until we have blank and make up, but he's not a rapist. Many times I was at his house and he never took advantage of me. But again, that day our emotions got out of hand. And these idiots on Twitter have been circulating this mess, literally trying to make someone convicted of rape go away. Let me break this down for y'all, okay? Because there's a lot of sickness going around. Speaking of which, Diddy sickness has been exposed by Little Rod and also Natasha Rueben. I did an amazing live with them. The link will be in the description box. If you don't want to watch a 3-hour live, you can just use it like an audiobook. You can always just watch the 10-minute breakdowns that I actually do. But let me get just back into this Nicki stuff, because I'm actually really, really, really hot about this, okay? Let's call a spade a spade. Nicki, this is deplorable. And it's lies. And people are posting lies. And it's lies for a number of reasons. Do y'all want me to go into them? Y'all want me to go into them? You know what? All right. Let's go into them and see actually what's going on. All right. Sorry, guys. All right, let's go into this and actually see what's going on. Let's get into this, okay? First of all, okay? There's legal complexities and allegations surrounding this case, okay? But the key points everybody needs to include are, one, if you look at this document, what's missing from it? First of all, the courts rejected this because they actually said that's not Jennifer Hough's signature at all. That is not Jennifer Hough's signature. On top of that, the notary in this forged document, if you put the notary number, that notary number, every notary in the state of New York is notarized. That notary number was non-existent. It is not a notary number. It is not in a database. It has never belonged to a notary or anybody with a notary license. They used a fake notary, okay, to date it 11/19/1994. They used a fake notary. That is not Jennifer Hough's signature. Jennifer Hough, when it was presented to the court, Jennifer Hough said, that is not my signature. I never signed it. This is a lie. They tried to get me to sign the signature. What's more, and this is the trippy part that I can't get over. What's more, you know what else is missing? What else is missing is her parents' signature. You see the way when they did that interrogation? If you haven't watched the interrogation video, it's on my channel. Go ahead and check it out. You see the way they did that interrogation video? Y'all remember? His parents were in the room because there is something about guardian ad litem. That is something that is in New York State specifically. It requires, right, that an adult chaperone or parent sign as a witness for a child's document notarization. Guardian ad litem, right? The purpose of it is to verify that the child did not sign under duress and with the knowledge of their loved ones. Okay, you need guardian ad litem in proving a child's consent and well-being. If she signed this confession, where are the parents? She's supposed to have walked into the police station and signed it, or the prosecutor's office. There's no way they would let her walk out without parents being around. They could actually get sued if they let her. She did not sign this. That's her fake signature. She said this in court. And by the way, the court believed her. That's why this evidence was never included in trial. They even knew. But you want to get this also? That fraudulent notary still from New York State, explaining its anyway. Also, I do want to say this was what, 1994 or whatever year. Where the hell did she get access to print something out? And let's also not forget that she ran to the police as soon as this happened. Okay, let's also not forget that Kenneth Petty's parents pretended to be Jennifer's aunt and uncle, leading to a notice being sent to the court about the incidents. The document in question was never filed in a docket. It lacks a court seal. That means that the court deemed it inadmissible. They tried to submit this shit to court. They deemed it inadmissible because it was a fake fraudulent court document. How are people doing this? I get it. People want to stand, but at the end of the day, no. Okay. It's not in the evidence file because they already verified it as fake. Listen, Jennifer's always said she never signed the document. They tried to submit it as a signed, listen, they tried to admit it. They tried to keep it as it, but yeah, it got thrown out, you know? The prosecutors didn't believe it. The court did not believe it. Everybody believed that she was at, there was evidence. He went to, anyway, let's get into this, right? There's so much, you know what? There's so much to get into about this, especially the stuff about her parents actually showing up and trying to bully her into signing it, and even telling people that we're her aunt and uncle in order to even get it going and popping. Y'all, this goes super, super deep. Let me know if y'all want me to go live and break down all the evidence, because I am tired of people on Twitter and these fake MFing documents. I don't understand. Twitter is the reading app. Twitter is the one where people just aren't listening to people talk. Why aren't these MFers checking documents? But you know what I do know? You know what? I'm going to save that for the live, because I do have some inside information on this, I believe. All right. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's cooked. It's cooked. Nicki can stand by her man. Nicki can do whatever she wants. People can go to her concert, support, do whatever. But nah. You ain't going to start talking to us like we stupid. They're not going to talk to us like we stupid. Anyway, what y'all think? Y'all think he did it? The state of New York does. Jennifer Hough does. And you know what else is also funny? It looks like he's about to be brought back in court again, but we're going to see. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.